Good evening and welcome to the Agoura Hills City Council special meeting of August 19th, 2026. Please silence all cell phones and electronic devices during the live meeting. To prevent interference with the audio-visual system, do not join the Zoom webinar from within the council chambers, as this is a special meeting. Members of the public may only comment on the discussion action items listed on the agenda, either in person in the council chambers or remotely via Zoom, which is audio only. All speakers addressing the City Council are to refrain from disorderly conduct that disrupts or otherwise impedes the orderly conduct of the meeting. I will now defer to the City Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor Wolf. As we did not receive any written comments, nor do we have any remote speakers, we're going to forego the announcement for remote.
I'm going to add something to the agenda. We're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance tonight, and I'm going to ask Planning Commissioner Morgan Roth to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Commissioner. We will now call this meeting to order. I will now defer to the City Clerk for roll call.
Thank you. Good evening. Councilmember Anderson?
Here.
Councilmember Anstead?
Here.
Councilmember Sylvester?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Klein-Lopez?
Here.
Mayor Wolf?
Here.
Mayor Wolf, you have a quorum.
Thank you. For the approval of the agenda, will the makers of the motion and second to approve the agenda please state your name?
Councilmember Sylvester so moves.
I'll second. Deborah Klein-Lopez.
Now defer to the City Clerk for roll call.
Councilmember Anderson?
Aye.
Councilmember Anstead?
Aye.
Councilmember Sylvester?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Klein-Lopez?
Aye.
Mayor Wolf?
Aye.
Mayor Wolf, you have approval, 5-0.
Thank you. For our discussion/action item number 1 is a discussion to consider adoption of a resolution making appointment of 3 nominees, Chris Anstead, Morgan Roth, and Jeremy Wolf, to 3 City Council offices, each for a full 4-year term of office, and canceling the upcoming November 3rd, 2026 Agoura Hills General Municipal Election, or number 2, adoption of a resolution to hold the election as scheduled. I will now defer to City Clerk Kimberly Rodriguez.
Good evening, Honorable Mayor and City Council members. The item before you tonight is to consider adopting either 1, a resolution making appointments of 3 qualified nominees to 3 City Council offices and canceling the election, or 2, adopting a resolution to hold the election as scheduled. On June 10th of this year, the City Council adopted 3 election resolutions. The first was to call the general municipal election for November 3rd, 2026, for 3 members of the City Council, each for a full 4-year term. The second was to set candidate statement regulations, and the third requested consolidation with the County of Los Angeles' statewide general election. Pursuant to the California Elections Code, the city published the notice of election on July 10th and the notice of offices and nominations on August 3rd. These notices were also posted to the city boards and website. The nomination period opened on July 13th, and as nomination papers for an incumbent were not filed for one of the offices, the nomination period was extended from August 7th to August 12th. The nomination period closed on August 12th with exactly 3 candidates for 3 open seats. The nominees certified by the county as qualified candidates are City Council incumbent Chris Anstead, Morgan Roth, who currently serves on the Agoura Hills Planning Commission, and City Council incumbent Jeremy Wolf. Following the close of the nomination period on August 12th, pursuant to Elections Code Section 10229, the city clerk provided a certification to the City Council attesting there were not more candidates than offices to be elected, with the allowable courses of action as follows. 1, appoint the nominees and cancel the election. 2, appoint any eligible voter if no one has been nominated. Or 3, hold the election. Pursuant to Government Code Section 6061, a notice of the certification was published in the LA Times on August 14th and posted to the city boards and website. The publication started a mandatory 5-day waiting period before the City Council could act on any option, which is why today's special meeting was scheduled, and also because appointments must be made on or before tomorrow, August 20th, 75 days before the election, or the election automatically proceeds. If the election is canceled, there will be an estimated savings of $66,700 in election-related expenses. If the nominees are appointed, no write-in candidates may be accepted after the appointments. The appointees would assume office and serve their respective full 4-year term in the same manner as if they were elected, and they would then be sworn into office at the 6 p.m. Wednesday, December 9th, 2026, reorganization and regular city council meeting. 2 draft resolutions were presented for your consideration, and the recommendation is to adopt the first, resolution number 262145, making appointments of 3 nominees, Chris Anstead, Morgan Roth, and Jeremy Wolf, to 3 city council offices, each for a full 4-year term of office, 2026 to 2030, and canceling the November 3rd, 2026 general municipal election pursuant to a California Elections Code Section 10229, and direct the city clerk to file a certified copy of the adopted resolution with the County of Los Angeles Election Coordination Unit by tomorrow, August 20th. This concludes my report this evening, and I'm available for any questions. Thank you.
Thank you for your report. Before we move on to public comment, does any council members have any question of staff? Mayor Pro Tem Klein Lopez?
Thank you. Just to clarify, Ms. Rodriguez, there was no other candidate that returned paperwork to you that would make them that you sent to the registrar in LA County to see if they were a qualified candidate. No one else other than the 3 returned any paperwork to you. Is that correct?
Correct. We did have one person pull papers, but they were not filed by the deadline.
Understood. And we had no public comment tonight, not online, not in writing, not in person, and not on Zoom. Is that correct?
We do have one person of
Oh,
public
that's
speaker
right.
this evening, but we haven't reached that point
I think
yet.
I know who that is, but other than this person, who I believe is the nominee appointee. Okay,
Correct.
great, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a question regarding the amount. So it's estimated savings of $66,700. And does that incorporate the staff time that would also have to go into the election? Or is this number just the estimated cost of materials?
That is the estimated cost that's associated with consolidation with the county. That includes the ballot, the signatures being verified. There's also fees associated with the actual overall election, and we never know what that amount will be till the end. We had budgeted $70,000. The monies that have been spent thus far related to election materials to create the nomination packet, to publish the notices, and the most recent notice.
So 66,700 is a conservative number, and it likely would have been a higher amount.
Well, we had $70,000 budgeted for the election. We've spent, and this number includes the expenditures that I just mentioned plus the estimated on the candidate signature verification. So we're estimating that we're going to have $66,700 left in the budget.
I see. Okay. Well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Any other questions from council? Seeing or hearing none, I will now defer to the city clerk for public comments.
Thank you. We do have one speaker, Morgan Roth.
Great. Before you speak, I have to read this. You have 3 minutes to speak. There is no green light on the podium. When your time begins, you can start speaking. When the yellow light appears, you have 30 seconds to finish before the red light turns on and your time is up. Please adjust the microphone. Your comments begin now.
Can you hear me? Thank you. Wow, I'm actually shockingly nervous because I've been on that side for the past 4 years, and I think the last time I was here on this side was, I think, in high school. So to be back here is strange. I'll keep it very brief, not going to comment one way or another on how you should decide tonight's item. I just want to say I was reflecting on my time and my experience in this community tonight. It's just been a huge Agoura day for us. We started obviously with an incredible opening of one of our new park facilities in this community, and to see the overwhelming support from all of you, but also the community around that park was genuinely incredible. It was the first day of school here in Agoura Hills with LVUSD, and so dropping our kids off to school today. And then tonight, Nicole and I, my wife's here with me, we had dinner with my parents who still live in this community, and had 3 generations sitting at a table, just breaking bread and enjoying the special place that we call home. And I can't say how excited I am if there's an election in November or whatever your decision is tonight, to be able to serve alongside some of you. We'll miss some of you. To serve alongside and represent this community with our incredible staff who I've had the pleasure and benefit of working with for the past 4 years, and I just really appreciate, no matter what the decision is, but the honor to hopefully in a few months sit up there with you all. So I'll leave it at that, but thank you very much.
We have no further speaker cards.
Thank you. Are there any other further questions from council members? Seeing or hearing none, we'll now move on to deliberations, and I'm going to start on my left with Council Member Anderson.
This is an incredibly joyous day. I have to say, there is some part of me that is a little sad that the voters of Agoura Hills aren't going to get a chance to meet you door to door, because I know each and every one of you, and you would have been going door to door. And so I'm a little sad that we don't have quite the reason to be doing that. And I am overjoyed, Councilmember Anstead, to be serving another 4 years with you, Mayor Wolf to be serving another 4 years with you, and Planning Commissioner Roth to be back up on a DIA with you. You and I served on the Planning Commission together. You were an incredible Planning Commissioner, and then your tenure since then as chair, as vice chair, you have continued to steward this city so well, and I have no doubt that you are going to continue that here on the DIA with us. So I am very, very excited to be voting yes on this resolution tonight.
Next, I'll move to Councilmember Sylvester.
Well, I don't think we can say we'll be serving another 4 years, since we've only got 2 left on our term.
That's right. That's right. Well, the 2 years I've got, and then hopefully, that's true. Well, I hope to have another 2 years. Well, more than anyway.
No, I'm just kidding. But I think it's wonderful. I think it's a reflection of how happy our residents are in general with the way our city council runs, and with this amazing staff. I mean, you really do make us all look good. So I'm glad that I will continue for the next couple of years with Councilmember Anstead and Mayor Jeremy Wolf. And I'm looking forward to serving with Morgan. I think it's wonderful that we're in a good place, and now we're able to save some money in the general fund, because we had a very small surplus, which a couple of $1,000s. So I know Diego will be happy that we have a bit of a cushion for any emergencies, because we do know this winter we're going to get a lot of rain, and I'm sure there are going to be situations arising in the city where we'll be having to shore up certain areas and take care of that. So I'm very happy and ready to move forward with this.
Thank you. I will now, Councilmember Anstead.
I think that the main thing with this is the fact that we're going to save money by not having the election, which is fantastic. And I feel a little like I almost should recuse myself here on this type of vote, but definitely, as long as everything's fine for us to vote on it, I'm ready to move forward with the vote of no election. And I appreciate the residents of Agoura Hills having confidence in me in the next 4 years and what we've already accomplished, or what I've accomplished over the last 8 years on the city council, and look forward to trying to continue to help our city be safe. As number one priority is always safety in our city, and also try to make this a better city to live in and to work in. And those are the things that I wanted to accomplish by being a city councilman, and I hope to continue to accomplish those going forward. But another part of me is conflicted. Maybe we should put Morgan out there at least have them campaign a little bit. And so it is definitely nice. Morgan, it took me 3 times to get on the city council, so it takes a lot to get out there, but I think it's great that you're joining us. Look forward to hopefully having you up here on the podium with us, and I have confidence in your decision-making going forward based on what you've done at the Planning Commission level already. And I also look forward to having somebody that has children in the local schools. That was one of the reasons why I originally ran for city council, is the city council that I saw on the podium I didn't feel like had, and they were not in tune with what was going on with the traffic situation, just the different issues that our parents put up with. And I think that's something that I think that you and the mayor bring to the table that a lot of us don't. And I would want you to emphasize to you to definitely bring those issues forward to us, and not be afraid to tap into your insight that you gain from being a parent of kids in the local schools. And so I think I'm definitely ready to move forward with the vote, and I look forward to another great 4 years.
Thank you, Council Member. Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you. As the one who's not running for re-election of the 3 that are up, this was obviously very meaningful to me and very emotional as well. You know, the decision before us tonight is to appoint the 3 people who have shown that they are invested in our city. They did the work, they put in the paperwork, they got the signatures, they did everything on time, they jumped through the hoops, or hold an election with only those 3 on that is, you know, almost guaranteed to give us the same result of having the same 3 sworn in December, and we would be, you know, 66,700 poorer for it. So to me, it's a no-brainer. These are the candidates that clearly have shown they are invested in the community. It's why I asked the question, which of course I knew the answer to. We had no line out the door telling us not to do this. We had no written comment telling us not to do this. It is a very common occurrence, especially in small cities like ours. Calabasas is, I believe, in the same boat this time around. Westlake Village, they've been in, our 2 neighboring cities have been in this situation, frankly, a lot more than we have. I don't think we've not had an election, I believe, since 2009. Is that so this is a rare occurrence for us, and I think to Councilmember Sylvester's point, I think it really does show that, you know, for all the chit-chat online with Nextdoor, and, you know, you always get the loud voices, people are really proud of our city and proud of what we're doing, and they understand that it's a complicated job. So what I would like to say is, if you're not happy with this decision, then step up and get involved. If you feel that we need to have more candidates or that we need to be doing more, then it's really incumbent upon the people who want to see that change to come out and get on commissions and get on committees and get involved so that you learn what makes the city tick. So I have no qualms about moving forward with this resolution. And finally, I just want to say, and I'm glad I'll have the opportunity to go into a little more detail in December, when Morgan Roth gets sworn in. But, you know, I've known Morgan for about 10 years now. We worked together on State Senator Henry Stern's campaign. He was, 10 years younger. And so to be able to watch him mature and settle down, he's here with his wife, Nicole, who's put in, you know, a great deal of effort on her part to make this happen and get married, have kids, and really settle in is really special for me to see that arc. And so to know that he's going to be sitting up here filling the seat that I will be vacating means a lot to me. I can't think of anyone better for our city than Morgan Roth, and so I'm very wholeheartedly giving my approval for moving forward with this resolution. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, and so well said by the entire council. I echo the sentiments that have been said, and I feel comfortable moving forward with the first option. This was an extremely public process that has gone through the same steps every single year, where it's posted, There's time, it is online, it's in the LA Times, it's on social media. The public had all the opportunity to engage, and then because of Mayor Pro Tem Klein Lopez not running again, it was extended a week, and that was also noticed and put out to the public. So this has all been extremely above board, and we are facing extreme threats from a changing climate, and we don't have the biggest budget in the world in our city, and here is a gift of $66,000 that we can use for priority projects. And I feel very comfortable moving forward with option one, and I look forward to continuing to serve with this council. I know that Mayor Pro Tem said it really well, that we have put in the work, we filed the paperwork, and we did everything we needed to do. We've shown up for the community. I served as Mayor Pro Tem Klein's planning commissioner for 4 years, and then I ran and was on the council, and I appointed planning commissioner Morgan Roth to the planning. He's my appointee to the planning commissions. And so we are putting in the work, and I'm thrilled with this outcome. And so I am comfortable moving forward with option one, and I'm thankful to serve with you all. And I'm appreciative of the community for entrusting us with this and giving us this opportunity to save funds and to continue to serve on the city council. So I'm thrilled to move forward with this. I'm thrilled that we will have extra funding to look at putting at disaster preparedness and our other priorities. That wouldn't have been we wouldn't have had the opportunity otherwise. And this hasn't happened since 2009, but in other cities it happens quite often, almost every other election. And in this cycle, it's happening in our neighbors to both the east and the west. So this is not uncommon. This is above board, and I'm very confident moving forward with option one. So with that, I will now call for a motion in a second to approve the staff recommendation to adopt resolution number 26-2145 and direct the city clerk to file a certified copy of the adopted resolution with the County of Los Angeles Election Coordination Unit by August 20th, 2026.
Mayor Wolf, I would be honored to make the motion to recommend resolution number 26-2145. I don't need to repeat everything you just said, but so moved.
Councilmember Anderson seconds.
I will now defer to the city clerk for roll call.
Councilmember Anderson,
Aye.
Councilmember Anstead,
Aye.
Councilmember Sylvester,
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Klein Lopez,
Aye.
Mayor Wolf.
Aye.
Mayor Wolf, you have approval, 5-0.
Wonderful. Are there any comments from staff? Any comments from the city council? I will take a second to congratulate Charmaine and the whole team on a very successful morning for the Ladyface Greenway. My one regret in my comments today was that I didn't highlight your tenacious efforts moving this forward, because I know it wasn't smooth sailing. There was roadblocks, and you handled it all with poise and with grace, and we're so grateful. You really were Elise helped spark the idea, but you were the engine that brought it across the finish line, and we are so grateful to you. So thank you for your work on that, and the whole staff for being out there today. And then thank you to Commissioner Roth, and more importantly to Nicole for showing up and for putting up with Commissioner Roth. And this is going to be an exciting journey for you guys next 4 years. So thrilled and excited to get to serve with you and this council again. So seeing no other comments, I will, Councilmember Sylvester.
I just want to say, because as we're leaving the Ladyface project this morning, Elise said to Ramiro, he is also an unsung hero in this. So I would like to acknowledge Ramiro as well, because I know when Elise came up with this idea and everybody thought she was crazy, Ramiro hung in there with her. So thank you, and I hope you do the same for us at the next project.
That is true. Thank you. There's stories behind that too, where you came up with I think the solution to make it a green space. So thank you, Ramiro, for being creative thinking. Really appreciate you all. So with that, I will now move to adjourn this meeting.